going to share some things that I just think are true. There is this thing in streaming where any time not streaming hurts. For instance, we just lost about a third of our viewership. Third of the viewership, about 1,000 people dipped out, maybe a little less, when I took a quick break. So it was very easy to convince yourself, I shouldn't take a break. I shouldn't do it. No 8-minute breaks to wander around. That's bad. Imagine, for instance, if you were at work and you said, I need to go use the restroom, and I said, you're probably going to lose a third of your salary today if you do that. You know what I mean? It's like weird. It's like fucking really weird. Or worse, when you take a break. Like I took 3 weeks off for Christmas, which probably will take 3 to 5 months to rebuild viewership, subscriber count, particularly subscriber count. But it's like, fuck else am I gonna do, man? I think that a lot of streamers measure when they're peaking as the average. So for instance, like if I go live, the instant I go live, a few people will show up and it'll trickle up until, and let's just say it's a nice round number, like there's 3,000 people tuned in. And then when they go to a break, it goes down and they go, oh, I got to get back to the normal amount, or 3,000. Try to get it back up. Oh, thank God we're at normal. And I think it can be a really useful perspective for a lot of streamers to say, no. If I come back from a break, like right now, we lost about a third of viewerships. We're down to 2,000. My average, I mentally say, is like 2,300 when I'm streaming a game that's not Magic the Gathering or a card game or another core audience game. Most single-player games don't have a core audience in there. And so, like, it's easy for me to just benchmark everything against the peak when I really just say, 2,200, 2,300 is about what I'll get if I'm streaming a random single-player game. Good. And anytime I'm above that, like at 3,000, I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And mentally it makes me be like, we've been at 3,000 for like 2 hours. Taking an 8-minute break is no problem. And already right now we're starting to get close to that 2,300 number again. So it's like, hey, great. Or, like the 3-week break. If I have some subscriber count right before break, it's easy to say, that's the normal amount. And then when it gets, like, cut in half because I took a break, I'm like, and then I have to get all the way back to that, just to be like, no. The cut in half amount plus a little bit, that's my normal amount. Anything above that is gravy. It's interesting to have to, and to try to reframe a lot of those sorts of perspectives to yourself so that way you don't go fucking crazy. Oh, what a wicked blue bastard. Oh, Southern Saint says, I heart you day and night. If I had all the monies, I would keep you streaming until you were too old to remember your own name. Who am I? What am I? I'm going to eat real fast. I get a sandwich. I get a little sandwich. Excellent. Southern Saint, I actually really like the idea of patronage because if you go back to 1600s, there's the idea of I am a wealthy nobleman and I pay an artist just to create art. And you sort of like, you'd have these relationships where a noble would fund a particular artist's education or work. And, the nobleman would use it on their side as a way to be like, look at the sort of cool art that I have created in the world. And from the artist's perspective, they really have a very narrow interaction set, which is really nice. And I thought about this when I read this article. Oh, fuck, what was it called? I think it was something like 1,000 True Fans. that there is almost this illusion that you need to hit this infinite ceiling of amazingness, you know? Like, oh, if you drop a book on Amazon and you can have 1 million people download it and blow up like Andy Weir's The Martian. You could reach for this shit, you know? Like, how do you get access to millions of people, the most number of people? And this article was like, no, if you're a creative and you just have 1,000 true fans, it's kind of like the modern version of Patronage, you know? The idea of these 1,000 people will buy 100% of your stuff, and you can actually kind of have a really nice, intimate relationship. And each of these 1,000 people is just giving a small amount. The artist is not trying to become fucking J.K. Rowling, making billions off a book, just making a living on it. I just think it's a really nice back and forth. I kind of don't like a lot, because I feel like there's a bit of a push and pull with all the technology and the like spreading everything out, and now everyone can have access to everything. You have what's called a scale-free effect. The popular things get more popular because people are looking for what's most popular, so they find the most popular thing. So you wind up with like a couple of artists getting the lion's share of everything. Wow. And there's been a bit of a pushback against that. Of, yeah, how about instead of everyone starving and one person's a billionaire, how about just like everyone's doing okay? Everyone's doing all right. Have a whole bunch of different perspectives in there. Just my thoughts. This is my usual, a prosciutto sandwich with mozzarella, pesto, and a tomato. So if I go down here, oh, I see, this is if I fall. How the hell does this thing work, huh? I'm getting such a clue right now. Artwag was asking about would I put a ceiling upon patroning? You know, I kind of wish that there was like I am someone who really likes some of the future in Star Trek where it's like everyone actually has all of their needs taken care of and there's not this idea of like needing, oh my god, I hit the wrong button. I just realized there's this other thing over here. What is over here? Kind of like this idea where like everyone's needs are like taken care of. What do you want? I understand the entire puzzle now. It took me a minute. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of everyone's needs being taken care of, and, you know, there's ideas like someone did something really successful or did a really good job, and there's someone who actually just wants to, like, chill and take it easy, and the person who did the amazing thing wants to have some sort of additional reward. I mean, this is all reasonable, but, like, I'm the sort of person who's a fan of making sure that everyone's actually doing okay and taken care of, because, I mean, fuck, you don't really need that much to be happy. Oops. And so the idea of, like, making there be some sort of cap on support, I'd almost just say I kind of want the opposite, which is like, I want a floor of support for people. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I'm interested in. All right, I need to finish this half of sandwich. So, I think that there's sort of two sides of the same idea. Where it's like, hey, if... Oh, look at me. I'm opening up problems for myself. Closing them out. The idea of like, well, hey, what if we put a ceiling so that way, you know, we don't wind up letting someone's support go out of control. Maybe it goes to other people. You know, I mean, this is essentially another way of describing taxation. You know, like, if you get money above a certain percent, we're actually going to take a significant chunk of that and redistribute it on other sorts of things. And I think that with the way things work right now, I think if caps were implemented, I haven't thought about that very much because obviously I'm literally just thinking about it in depth right now, which I can't get too much depth on. But right now it feels like it would be weird if you just implemented it today in today's world. But I'm a huge supporter of, in the future, the idea of trying to get that bare minimum where everyone's sort of taken care of. You know what I mean? And I do like the idea of like patronly support, and I'm not against the idea of some sort of like cap type thing existing. But there's just so many details that would make it really matter. You don't look very holy. Alright, so if I open this up and I don't look holy, they're going to be upset. Woohoo! Let me in. In Blueville, they think Mr. Miracle. Holy shit, there he is. Blueville, they think Mr. Miracle was blue. Of course he was red. Mr. Miracle for the win, son of him. Look at that. Oh, shit, that's so funny. For any of you who don't know, there was someone tried to do a restoration of a image of Jesus and just ruined this thing. I mean, it was just the most awful thing in the entire universe. It looked horrible. It's so fun. And that's the face looked like that. I want all power-ups. What did it say? Already got a rusty object? Oh. Tried, they nailed it if you ask me. You're totally right, Commander Cookie. This is our new coloring machine. Ah. Our fences sell well since I color them white. Uh-oh. Is it second half of Sammy time? I don't know if this is the thing that needs to be colored white, but certainly can. We simply put those flowers into the pipe and get the white color. Can suck the color out of pretty much everything. Ah. If you think a giant kid controls everything, why can't we see it? I know he exists because if he didn't, we wouldn't be here. Duh. Oh, it's a red flower. Alright, there's probably some puzzle with the flowers around here. Ooh, coins. Ugh. How do we do this? Hold on. Stay here. So there's got to be something that I need to color red. What that thing is, I'm not sure. Oh my god, dude. Vision Kai, I am so excited to finish The Good Place. I'm so excited to finish The Good Place. I watched up till the mid-season finale thing, and I know they just finished it, and I mean, that show is so unbelievably freaking good. Okay, so I can change the colors of things. This guy wants it to be rusty. Is this it? Is this how I do it? Ah. Ah. Ah, 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 ah. Alright. Come here. All right, is this the solution? What's the right color for holiness? Oh my god. Where's the yellow? Can I drop this in there? Nice. Excellent. So sick. Yay! Yay! All right. All right, all right, all right. Hey. Well, hi, how are you? You cannot shoot the bad guys unless you turn off the shield generators. Sorry. Great. There are a bunch of key cards in this house. How can we get in there? Oh no. With the shield on, shooting won't harm them. The sword can do a little damage. Oh my god, I need so many more coins. Okay, we're in a brand new big ass area. Okay. This is the way to the boy blue. Ooh, coins. Alright. First getting all coins, man. It's barrel time, friends. Dude, I want to find so many barrels. Dude, I think there's barrels that I haven't even begun to dream about. Ah. Yeah. Gun cooldown halved is pretty sick. Oh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Banjo-Kazooie, Souls Troidvania. All genres have lost all meaning. All games are all genres. It's really a Souls-like. Hey, what to you is Souls-like? What makes something Souls-like and not Souls-like? Because to me, the essence of something that feels Dark Soulsy is the combination of the challenging combat and the punishing reset. I don't think necessarily the exploration feels fundamental to me. I don't understand at all. Oh, look at this. Because I don't actually feel like the interestingly designed world is that relevant for me. Because, like, the Metroidvania-ness to, like, Dark Souls as a game feels to me like Metroidvania. Like, I don't consider the way that the world is interconnected and stuff to be fundamental to the Dark Souls games. Or, excuse me, fundamental to the term Souls-like. Obviously, they're fundamental to the Dark Souls games themselves. I'm really interested in this because I wound up watching a bunch of videos on YouTube about concerns that people have about the word Metroidvania and the word Souls-like. And I don't know, I just find that sort of use of language really interesting. Okay, wait. If this is here, can I, like, shoot this thing from here? And wait a minute. I'm doing some learning. got this thing done. Still don't know how to destroy those graves. Iacomo says, does Metroidvania refer specifically to getting new abilities that unlock paths from previously visited areas? It is a combination of a few exploration-based ideas. The core idea of Metroidvania is that, first of all, there is one large contiguous space that... There it is. One large contiguous space. And you can unlock progress via abilities or other things that allow you to gain access to more areas in this large contiguous space. In other words, what it is distinctly not... Oh, a green one, huh? What it is distinctly not is something like beat level 1, beat level 2, beat level 3, beat level 4. Marimba says, that's the thing, who sets the definition? Well, I mean, there's very obviously no one who is the definition holder or anything like that. Ammo refill speed? It's a term that gets used that people will go, I know what they're talking about, and it sort of starts to stick, without having a strict definition, its identity just kind of evolves as people continue to use it, you know. That's why I was interested in being like, what do you think is a Metroidvania? Because it's not as strict a word. I mean, we were even joking earlier that, like, the word platformer, or not the word platformer, the word adventure game is one of, like, the worst, most vague, useless terms. So the Souls games would fall under that category. Dark Souls 1 has more of a Metroidvania feel than, say, Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 1 is the most interconnected, contiguous world with lots and lots of retraversal going on. And there's also another element to it that Yakamo's touching on about the kind of the gist of Metroidvania is that the exploration, the unlocking and accessing of more areas is a form of challenge and difficulty. Because you can contrast this with something like Grand Theft Auto 5, or actually any open world game. Any open world game, it's not a challenge difficulty game mechanic to get to different areas. Like you just go anywhere. That's why it's called open worlds, because it's totally open, you know. Huh? Database on my hard drive says you are not allowed in there. Why was there a green puff? Why was there a green puff there? It's the wrong color, okay. Slay this by a roguelike, given that you unlock additional cards for more variety. Okay, so here's what's fascinating. Roguelike, actually, there is a somewhat rigorous set of definitions around that. In fact, you can look it up. It's called the Berlin interpretation, where there is the original game Rogue, which is like the original game that has like unlockable, or not unlockable, sort of the randomly generated dungeon that you move through and it's turn-based. And someone created a grading scale to define how similar to gun cooldown halved. Shit. That feels really good. So, technically, roguelike is anything that is similar to the game Rogue. And for the specific grading scale, using the Berlin interpretation, you can get a much better sense of how much one thing is like, how much more something is like the original game Rogue than other things. Am I out of fucking ammo? Can I run out of ammo? Where does it show my ammo? Oh my god, the right side of the fucking screen is an ammo bar. Oh! And so, from the fact that rogue-like games can have this sort of gradation to them, the term roguelite emerged as a way to say, oh, well, this has some elements of rogue, but, like, not as many. And then people started to conflate the term roguelike and roguelite, and now, in many ways, they're one and the same. Even though technically they're not. I think the etymologies of words is so fucking interesting, man. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I love roguelike games. Like, love roguelike games. I wonder what these boxes are all about. What do you think this is connected? It's connected to this. Third Dog says, as always, thanks for muting while chewing. Please, we gotta give credit to Eric for that. Eric, my dear friend and business partner, really does not like hearing the sound of chewing. Like, superlatively hates it. And I used to just never eat on stream because I did much shorter, focused shows as opposed to, like, streams where I was, like, playing games. And he was like, turn it off, turn it the fuck off. I was like, I don't think it's that bad. And then he, like, immediately whips out statistics showing, like, how many people just hate hearing any chewing of any form. What do you think is this puzzle's all about, huh? Holy fuck. Oh, I forgot about this. So if I do this... Oh my god. Okay, I figured it out. I put this here. Oh my god. Fuck. Yes! Awesome. Is this a blue crystal? that's attached. Because I also need to make the color green if I want to get into this mysterious door down here. Okay, there's a little thing up here. Where the fuck am I? Dude, this world is just... I mean, it feels so big, man. Hey, surprise! By the way, dude, thank you very much for the 25 gifties yesterday, man. You wound up dipping out before I could say, hey, thanks. I'm gonna wander around until I get a sense of orientation. Infinite attack rate. What in the shit is this? This is implying stuff to me. This is implying that there's paths forward here. Yeah, dude, there have been so many good roguelike games made in the last few years. So I assume that if I pound this down, this will be able to let me do a thing. See, I'm not floaty enough. There's been, like, card roguelikes, you know, like you're Into the Breach, or, Slay the Spire. There's been tactical roguelikes, like Into the Breach. There's some other good roguelike games that have come out. I mean, Enter the Gungeon. Binding of Isaac is amazing to play. I did it. Oh, they're colored blue. It's such a hint in this game. FTL. Which is one of the ones that's just like, kind of started it all in a lot of ways in the indie scene. Surprise! As you and this fantastic community are so welcome. You both played a major role in my life for over 5 years. Ever more so since I got ill. You helped me stay in a healthy mental space. I know this channel and community do the same for others, and I want to contribute to that. I'm really glad to hear that, because like going through illnesses, especially ones that are like very disruptive to your own sense of like personal identity. Oh god, that is really rough. Farts. Okay, so part of me feels like maybe I should not be here yet. Oh shit, can I not leave this space? Oh no. Diablo is a roguelike, right? Technically no. It's very, I don't even fully agree. So let me rephrase this. For the most part, people would say no. However, Diablo was used as one of the early examples of a game that was heavily influenced by Rogue. It has randomly generated missions, or not missions, dungeons. It has random loot and capabilities that grow over the course of the game. To be precise, we would say that it is low on the Berlin interpretation scale. So That's way too fucking technical. Alright, we gotta follow our chords. Oh! Oh! So there's this structure that I can't seem to get into yet. There's these weird floaty things that I don't know how to get to yet. Oh. I see now. God, what an incredible guide. What an incredible guide. What an incredible guide. I would have never even thought about it if it weren't for those coins, man. That's clever as hell. That is so freaking clever. Stomp shoes? Content. Progress. Euquilides is a true roguelike per the interpretation. Is 1, randomly generated each run, 2, has permadeath, and 3, is turn-based, allowing you to have a layer of strategy. And there's like more nuanced evaluation points, but yeah, those as I recall are also the main comprising pieces. Oh, mother, fucker. I see where I is. Hold on. Delicious. Oh, from Novus117 says, Sean, my life completely changed last August when my lung collapsed. I spent a week in the hospital. That you spelled as horse pistol. I don't know if that's a typo, but if that's how you're going to spell hospital, the horse pistol is hilarious. And after the collapsed lung, I'm even now still incapable of performing the job I was originally hired to do, or do simple things like walk at a normal pace, bring up all the groceries in one trip, or hold a normal-sized baby for long periods of time. Oh my gosh. Weirdly, though, this incident has snapped me out of my depression, and I am now spending more of my time doing what I love, like learning new things, such as C#, and spending time with the people I love. That's a really admirable recovery. I mean, I knew an athlete that got injured and was unable to do, you know, pretty much anything athletic for a long time. And it just was ruinous to his, you know, mental state. Because it just feels like, you know, you're forcibly deleting part of his life that he doesn't want forcibly deleted. That's a fantastic story that you're able to comfortably, you know, move forward in that sort of situation. Orange jump pads take midair control away from you. Blue ones let you steer, jump, or stop. Oh. 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 Now, why would it launch me out to here? Is this just practice? Alright, so now I'm looking for little blue pegs, huh? I can't believe how solid this game is. This is also exactly like my kind of game. Like these little puzzles. Oh, I see. Here's one right up here. But this thing connects to this shield generator. Ah! Nice. Okay. This music reminds me of something. Reminds me of Banished. Has a comparison been made yet to The Witness? This game feels absolutely nothing like The Witness, even remotely to me. I figured it out. Holy crap. Yeah. I love this. I love this humor. I should probably just go up and whack these guys. Literally whack them. Oh shit. Dude, the combat in this game is so simplistic and so satisfying and so fun. And there's just not a lot of it, so it just winds up being really solid. Do a quick fix to the audio. Hopefully this will be a little more synced. Yeah. I suspected as much. Okay, I want to see if there's anything else up around... Wait, it would be back this way. Thanks for pointing that out, friends. Much appreciated. Oh! How do I rotate this? Rambart says, Day 9 and Day Nights, as I sit here and I'm working on a coding project. And I'm fresh out of ways to create variable names for similar objects. Anyone care to name a variable for me with zero context? I'm actually really curious. Like, what it is that you're having trouble with the naming for. I mean, the traditional ones are foo and bar. How do I get up there? It's too late to start a 30-day project? Dradog, it's never too late. Never too late at all. Fire it up right now. Fire it up today. If I do this... Oh, shit. Ah! 30-day project time again. You know it, baby. Let me go to the merchant real fast. Laser beams. I have heard about I've seen the paper about how Magic the Gathering's Turing Complete, which I think is pretty cute. Let's get this one for sure. And I'm broke. Like, I like really long names for objects. Rambart, like, I have absolutely no problem doing additional tagging of things. Like, for instance, if there is, if there's, like, an initial round of art, and let's just say there's art that gets a alpha, a beta, and a complete, or a temp, alpha, beta, complete, I will literally end them with _temp. And then that way, if I'm like, alright, time to just check what the status of the art is. Control F, look up temp. Here's all the art assets that are temp. So everything can have the naming convention that's in the front, plus the extra tag for status to do ease of searching. I do, like, tons of shit like that, man. Alright, I have no clue where the hell I'm going or what I'm doing or who I am. Maybe this is where we want it to be? And that way, like, the organization is stored in the files. So, for instance, if you are trying to determine, you know, if you're working with, like, a sound person, you're just like, okay, well, we have these things that are temp. You know what? We don't even want to get these done yet. Okay, hey, this is final. This feels really good to be final. All right, cool. And then its file is saved as such. And it's a way to just have everything in one place more easily. I love naming conventions so much. So much. How the fuck do I do anything right now? I don't know how to get up here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna look for pegs. Wait, I started wandering this direction, and this is not what I expected to see here. That's right, I need to go this way. Arbitrary named variable sounds like a disaster to me. Yeah, I mean, I err on the side of length, always. Always, always, always. Oh, wait, I go up and over. Remember, it's some of my issues, the overlap of common terms like character, player, player, character, and such that all need to be unique. Yeah, like, I think that it's a huge error that can happen really naturally where you apply a name to something. Like player controller. And then you start to add different things to it, and then you have, like, a player script and a player controller script. Rename, like, player controller or player or character is oftentimes way too generic. You know, because you can have, like, player movement controller, player combat controller. And it's, like, quite long. It's like a mouthful. But, you know, it's way better than the... Okay, I still can't quite figure out if there's anything over here to do. Lizbeam says sometimes generic names work better when inheritance is at play, though. If inheritance is at play, then, you know, you want to make sure that the classes from which you're inheriting have extremely specific names, too. Like, when I was doing AI, I wanted to have 3 layers of abstraction, right? I wanted to have the agent, then I wanted to have this in-between thing that connected to my behavior trees and how those worked, and then the bottom layer would either be like a random enemy or the player. And I couldn't figure out what to name this thing in the middle, and the only thing it did was take the agent and then allow it to interface with a behavior tree. So that is a behavior tree agent, you know. And it's very easy to feel like they're both agents, but like, you know, naming the thing as closely to the functionality as possible, even at the risk of being perhaps more wordy. Oh, it's not a diamond-shaped inheritance. It's this, this, and then 2 off the bottom. Plus, C#, I don't think lets one class inherit from 2 other classes. Am I stuck here? Because I think I came over this top. It's single inheritance, but you can have any class implement as many interfaces as you want, which I often use the absolute ever-living fuck out of. I was really into interfaces for a while, but like often when you're doing game programming or game prototype type stuff, like you don't actually need to be super stringent about your interface usage, because there's a lot of one-off bits of code. Like a lot of one-off bits of code. And as long as everything isn't storing a reference to everything else. Big Bird says, I actually don't like interfaces. I actually spent a long time chatting with our good friend Cerebral09 about interfaces in C#. When and where and how and why to use them. And it fucking just took me ages to have it click. Laserbeam says, what are your thoughts on programming languages for gaming? You know, Laserbeams, I'm going to be really honest with you, okay, man? I am pretty comfortable with object-oriented programming, and I don't know fuck all about, like, language construction, like how to evaluate this or that as better or worse than so on and so forth. Oh, I see. This links me to down here. And I haven't been here. Got it. Great. Perfect. Like, I have no idea, man. This says, well, I mean, all these different languages are object-oriented. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I personally like C#. I think C# is really great. I really like using it. But, like, if someone was like, okay, but what are the qualities about C# relative to C++, and what do you think are the advantages of one or the other? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I have absolutely zero need or interest to answer most of those questions, you know? Like, I'm the type of programmer where, like, I don't even remember any syntax, man. What are you saying to me? I noticed something strange about those graves. Turn on the shield generator and jump onto one of those stone graves. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Whatever you do, stay away from camel hump notation. I don't think camel case is bad. Alright, I mean, this is... Oh, I need to get my brain organized. I am quite a bit lost. Yeah, I mean, I know, the only difference I know between C# and C++ is exactly what Comfortable Smelling just wrote. That C# has managed memory. Although you can lightly manage it. And C++ is like, you know what? I'm specifically designed to make sure that you're fucked. Waffles the dog. Hey, Waffles, did you ever get that Bourbon County Stout? Did you get it? If so, you're such a good dog. Hey, bastards. There's nothing but control facts. I'm just gonna keep strafing and reading chat. Oh shit, I'm at 7. Health? Health? Not a beer drinker, that's right. You still want me to get that pineapple cider. Whose name I don't remember at all, other than you said, oh, you have to have this pineapple cider, it's so good. And I was like, right on. I would encourage any indie game dev, unless you're having a very like difficult project to work on. Just a sharp man. Oh, fuck. Alright, we have a big key here, huh? You know, if there's, like, here's the very first criticism that I feel is fine to say about this game. A lot of the areas look sufficiently visually similar that I'm getting lost a lot. What kind of world is this? Dude, we're literally a boy's sandbox toy. So you can see the house that he lives in towering over us. You see the chair right there towering over us? Small bits of grass. Oh. Attacks. It's just the radius of the stomp attack. Giving a radius. Oh, this is an attack? I had no idea. Turn this on for now. No, I'm not. Liberty Gibbs' interfaces are great when you want to strictly enforce certain behavior to be provided. However, I think a big problem is when classes implement for multiple interfaces. That causes the code to become really confusing over time. I think that it's good to think of an object as has a thing or is a thing. Yeah, I mean... Again, just from the perspective of doing game programming, like, I don't think you'll really need to do lots of interfacing between various classes, because it's not like there's going to be people working on such disparate chunks of code that you need to be working on super strict, you know, super strict, like, implementation protection and, you know, variable protection, all that shit. I mean, I know it's, like, good practice to do that, but... Holy shit, it's Mario time. Where in the hell? No, I'm back here, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. You want to go, guy? You want to get cut up into your bones? Okay. What is this thing? So I'm sort of in this, like... Oh, man. Doink says, one of my biggest problems with everything being an interface in Enterprise is sometimes I get blocked from reading the actual implementation of something, and I have to spend time going to find more source code. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Where it's like, this interface implements this, and I'm just like, why? What's even fucking going on? For what reason? An IUI interface updater implements these 6 functions. I'm like, okay, it implements those 6 functions, okay. Holy shit, holy shit, holy fuck, holy shit. Where the fuck? Whoa! Woo, I'm going in. Albatross says, I've had that same thought in that same inflection so many goddamn times going through code. It's such a fascinating way to see how someone else's brain works when you, like, look at their code. It's like, I get what's happening, but I just don't understand what the reasoning is for it. And that's when you realize that, like, in the same way that all the people in the world that have been playing StarCraft for the last few years, they have a distribution from Bronze to Grandmaster. And if you take all the people that have been coding in the last few years, you're gonna get a distribution of Bronze to Grandmaster, man. If you watch a bunch of StarCraft player replays from Diamond, you're gonna be like, why the fuck did you do this? And they're gonna be like, I did it. They're not gonna say, well, I considered doing this, and instead I went to that. They're just like, well, that's just the thing. All I know is that I did it, you know? Why'd you expand here? I don't know, I wanted to expand. But you'll die. I don't know, I didn't die, so it was okay. Wait, Waffles a dog? You're talking about the end result of something being an octopus? Because if you're talking about some shitty code experience, the most delightful shitty code experience I ever did is when... Cool. Which is when, way back in grad school, when it's to help pay for my grad school, I made educational research games. Now, that's very different from educational games. These are games to be used in research to figure out how and why kids are learning. And that is the worst fucking code that has ever existed. It was horrible. It was so bad. This is long before I even understood what versioning control was. This was 2009, it must have been. 2008? Holy shit, it was so bad. Oh my god, I mean, it was like if Frankenstein's monster was made only out of elbows, right? It's like, well, I mean, I guess it's alive, but why elbows, right? It was like, Link the repo coward? I don't have any access to this source code or Rambar. I didn't have any source control back then. Oh my god. That is so fucking funny, man. Yeah, no, I treated that like, you know what? There was part of me that was like, I know this code sucks, but I'm graduating, okay? This is gonna be your code base once I'm gone. Look, I'm like the Chernobyl's contract worker from South America. We're like, listen, once I go home, this isn't gonna affect me anymore. I was like, it was so fucking bad, man. Oh, shit. Alright, I assume that I'm here for the key. Nice. Nice. Open up. Come here. Alright, show me what I got. Alright, there's bastards chasing me. Oh, the dog is just talking about how horrible his old pool was. Oh shit, I'm about to die. It's so fun to aim this stupid thing. It's so fun to use this stupid gun, man. Oh shit, I'm at 7 HPs! Go to the cactus. Yeah, I mean, like, I think documentation for code and technology is fascinating. I think that is absolutely fascinating because, like, there is this idea that I think you get told when you're in college, or at least I was, which is like, you know, comment your code because that is how good, clean code works. It's nice and documented, you know? And you go, oh, okay, so I'm going to comment my code. And then you start working with, like, production code. And you find out that comments are lies waiting to happen. How the hell do I heal? And why don't I have regeneration, man? This game implied to me so strongly that I would have regeneration. Like, you can write stuff. And regen is an early item. Yeah, no, I mean, the game keeps implying it to me because it's like, you've doubled your regen. And I'm like, I don't fucking have regen yet. Yeah, like, I've heard many people that work in code full-time that are like, dude, how about instead of commenting the code, you just use variable names that are good. Huh. Use good variable names. So that way people can figure out what the heck you are even trying to intend to say. Oh shit. Oh shit, I did it. But I think about that like a lot. Like, comments are lies waiting to happen. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good. Now where do I bring this fucking thing to? I bet you it's on the other side of this thing. Death to bastards. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the key in a sec. So here's where these two things were. Shoink. Does lead back to here. I'm so smart! Where'd I dump that barrel? Oh god, I suck. Give me this. Alright, so I'm getting more barrels, which will unlock more shit. I probably shouldn't have done this. I probably should have gone up that way, huh? That's okay, I'll deliver this here. It's in the starter village? Okay, Dust Wizard. I actually don't know how to get back to the starter village. And I would love health regen, because it is killing me in this game not to have it. Game Break Studios. His first time not watching a replay on YouTube. Well, welcome. Welcome to your pal Sean in the flesh. Do you think I'll do the new Frostpunk expansion? I'm thinking about it. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What? Why? What? Hey, Marine. There's a way to start a village in that hole? Is there now? Hey, Tin Fox! Happy Friday, dude. Happy Friday-versary. Oh. Wonder how I get this one open. Oh my god! It's the start. Holy shit, it's the start of the fucking game. Oh my god, this little thing is fucking sick, man. Fuck! Yeah, I have not programmed in C++ for some years now. Probably like 12? No, probably less than that. Probably like 8. So I once upon a time knew exactly how many asterisks and exclamation marks and ampersands was just the right amount. No, I don't. No, I have no clue. My life is C++ and assembly. You ballers. Fuck, how do I break through this shit? Oh no. I can't get back to the starter village. Oh no. Dust Wizard, help me. Help me, Dust Wizard. Huh. Crap. Fuck. Damn it. No, Dust Wizard, I'm devastated. Taking the dive. Oh. Let's see here. Alright, so the exit out of this area is somewhere around here. By crystals and candles. Feels good. Okay, so I have like a pseudo fast travel thing, but I'm currently locked out of some areas. Oh, you... I am not actually sure where to go or who I am. Oh, yeah, alright. What? That guy was green, he just disappeared. Okay, so this will reflecto bounce it. Oh, what the fuck? Is this how I do this? Pick up a super ball with your gun, then hold the button to charge through the rings. Okay, well, where the heck are we now? Oh. Where the fuck am I? Dude, this game, like... We need more players. This game is so dead. Okay, what is this? Gun critical, ammo refill. Sword critical. Shield breaker? Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Where the hell am I now? Oh my god, there's just endless new places in this game. What? Dude, it is such a scary place to play soccer over here. Give me your money. This game maybe could use a map. I actually think most games are better with no maps. Maybe it's just me. Big coin. I must get a Super Ball. Yeah, I think there are a few things that have made games worse than maps. Maps and guides and arrows. Boy, is it satisfying to know every single location and thing in Dark Souls. Come on back. What? What, you're telling me this thing has an arc? Supra Ball. What's everyone's opinion of fast travel? I mean, I really shouldn't have as strong of feelings about it as I do. Because, I mean, I feel like if I'm being objective, different games have different needs to them, and if I had to go through those fucking sewers, the tram system in Fallout 3 anymore, I would go insane. So I'm grateful they had fast travel in those things, but, like, man, I find that it really breaks me out of the world when I am just fast traveling around. Dippy dashy darting every which willy way. Oh shit, I don't have any control. Oh! What did he say? I looked away. You'll stay in here, haha. God, I don't have any control. I can, like, sort of move my sword. Ah! So if I, like, shoot like this, and then blow it up, that's very satisfying. Great, remember, you can kill large groups of enemies with this combo. Okay. Oh. No, nothing. Let me out. Pretty satisfying. Pretty satisfying. And then okay, so this is now just up. Wow. That is sweet. That is so tight. I thought the combat was just going to be really flat in this game. And it's certainly not as deep, rich as in other ones. Alright, let me explore this area a little bit. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think that the DayZ map system is really interesting, where it kind of shows you where everything is, but it doesn't really hold your hand very much beyond that. I think that's really interesting. I'm obviously a huge, huge fan of the Dark Souls. Huh. So I don't know. I don't actually have too strong of an opinion about a lot of games that like do have maps and stuff. You know, like sometimes when I would be playing something like Skyrim, I'm fucking around, and I'm like, alright, I'm back to the quest. Alright, where's the quest at? And then the giant arrow would fly out of my body and show me where I needed to go. Holy shit. Does this deal damage in and of itself? The Hollow Knight system I sort of liked. I liked that it like has this vague map that shows you some loose space and gives you hints as to where you haven't explored, which I think is nice. I really hated the Find Cornifer. I like really just a lot hated that. I like really did not like it, man. Let me in. Oh, that drove me insane. No. So right now, I'm kind of just freeform wandering around, it feels like. I know that I allegedly have, like, more goals than just this. But I do kind of feel a little bit wandery. Fuck. What? Nice. Okay. So this... I think it actually is as simple as I just put my thing here. I did it, I opened it, I'm the best. I have super had Slay the Spire's music stuck in my head recently. I mean, I could not tell you where on earth I am anymore. No, bars, no. Bars, no. Figuring it out. His favorite card in Slay the Spire? I mean, demon form. Like, obviously demon form. Like, why would it be anything else, man? Demon form and then, like, just do something like Heavy Strike. I actually think Demon Form is a bad card. Like, I think it's awful. Like, it can be good, but it's just so hard to cast without taking a billion damage. Body Slam is so good. One mana double your strength. I think Spot Weakness is like the best strength card. Oh, you know, I just want to railgun this guy. Body Slam's great because you can like upgrade it and it costs 0. Like shit. Oh shit. Alright. Give me more. Fill me up with yellow. Oh, you can only have one out at a time. I see. Can I blow up theirs? I can. That's awesome. Give me those coins. Small decks are awesome when you can get there. Yeah, man. I love not taking cards and Slay the Spire. Although I know that there's the argument to be made, which is like, dude, just pick, instead of just trying to delete your first 10 cards, just pick more cards. So that way you have a, relative to your starting cards, a stronger deck. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. Makey no mistakey. I get it. So I get what it's trying to teach me here. I get it. Okay, so in here... Huh. No. Okay. I am really trying to figure out how all this shit is linked together. Like this, I don't understand this little entrancy thing. What do you think this is about? I'm so confused. I feel like I have to be able to get up on top of here somehow. I mean, am I actually doing it properly? I just jump? Huh. Do I get up there from here? By, like, putting a thing here? Okay. This is about the size of a block. Figuring it out. Oh. Yeah, so this game is, it's just like an exploration puzzler. I don't think I can get there. Shit. Do I need to get on top of this? Like, I can't really seem to jump high enough to, like, get up to there. Or to get to over there. But I can, like, comfortably get here, and then I can get up like this. And I don't see where the next place I can go is. I'm really close to that blue crystal. Oh, shit. For anyone who's played this game, I would love to know, am I close to where I need to go? Huh? Fuck. Oh, Amran says, about to call my girlfriend's father to let him know I'll be asking his daughter to marry me and to try to get her down. There's some place I can surprise her down there and propose. Nervous as I'm going to be trying to do it all in their language, Hungarian. She has no idea I've been trying to learn it. Oh, that's so sick. See, I just don't understand this pipe here. Damn, Amaranth, you're a baller, dude. Wow. And if I absorb this... So I want to see something. If I launch another ball out of this one, does it just blow up the old ball? So if I open this up... What? Oh, I see. Okay, so there it's only one of these balls per thing. Oh. yeah, dude, just make the call. Just be nervous. It's fine to be nervous. Being nervous is fine. Having your voice stammer and shake when you're having a lot of emotion about it, dude, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Do I want a hint? In a sec, Aang. In a sec, I'm gonna want a hint. Evasive maneuvers. Here's the thing that confuses me more than anything. Actually, let me put this thing here. I don't even understand what this room is about. Like, I have no idea what this is doing. I don't know what that room is about. Okay. So how do I get one of these? How do I get this? I feel like I need to do something up here. You know, I have some ideas. I have some ideas, Aang. I have some ideas. So I start over here. Like, so first I'm going to try to get to the top. Oh, let me actually just let everyone in on my train of thinking. Here's my train of thinking. There's two doors. This one is opened by the yellow. I don't know how this one is opened. Let me just double check that there's nothing up here. Okay. If that's the solution, I mean, I think that's the solution. I think it's the solution. All right. I feel like I have the right idea. I feel like I have the right idea. All right. I feel like this is the solution, man. Hey, Aang, am I way off base, Aang? Oh my god, fuck. Oh my fucking god. Shit. Fuck. I hate you bastards. Does this work? Can I, like, do this? Can I land it perfectly? Guys are bastards. Stay there, you yellow ball. Yeah. Oh, hey, Figbird. Figbird with the 5 gifties. And Cake the Great. I appreciate the kind words, Cake. Trying my best here, yeah. Amaranth says, well, he said he couldn't be happier that I'm asking, and he topped it off with about fucking time. Still wondering about the light bulb room? Yeah, man. God, Amaranth, congratulations. Alright. Is this where I transfer the yellow ball? I dare thinky I do. You know, I will say, there's a certain lack of context that I have with a lot of this. Like, it's certainly fun to just be solving puzzles and shit, but like, you know. It's not even like, you know, I'm seeing significant progression in the story quite yet. At least not the way I was earlier on. Alright, let's explore around here. Big key up there. So I'm inside the thing. So here is the ring that I need to fire through. So let's just fire through it, you know, I guess. Did I seriously not fire through a single... Oh my god. Wrong way? What? What's wrong? Alright. Look. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back in a few minutes. Won't be long, but I'm gonna take a quick break. And then we're gonna continue to puzzle hunt. It's 5:17. We'll be going till 7. Happy Friday.